Welcome, Libra. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a personal growth reading. We'll take a look at blocks, fears, obstacles, strengths, etc. And this could be about a particular situation or it could be just in general. So take it as it resonates. Keep in mind it is a collective reading. So, you know, it may or may not, but regardless, always check out your other placements. They just can kind of give you more information. This is, I guess, for beginning of August into the beginning of September. However, I do feel like these are timeless. You'll come across them when you need to. And I think that's really important, especially with these, because I like these readings. Anyway, let's get started here, Libra. Get this show. This is Mystic Palette Tarot, by the way. Okay, 2 cards for blocks. We've got that's 4 of Cups. Sometimes, like today, I'm really struggling with these Roman numerals at the bottom. I'm not. These cards are. I don't use them that often. They're fairly new to me. But I keep seeing like the 4 as the 6 or the 10 or in the 9. I'm like getting really confused. So if I'm hesitating, that's why. So 4 of Cups and, Magician. And fears / obstacles could be either or. King of Swords. That is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, and strengths, please. 3 of Pentacles. No. Yes. And the Empress. See, the reason why I have to look is they both have Roman numerals, but the major arcanas don't have anything. I mean, anyway, it's a little hard if you haven't used them a lot. So that's why it's like these 2 3s sitting here. What you don't see. Oh, that is 21. See? That is the world. And 3 of Swords. Unexpected that you need to know about is death. I'll pull a challenge. Ace of Swords. Where does this lead? 5 of Pentacles. And the Star. Advice. Knight of Wands. The bottom of the deck is the 10 of Swords. I had another. Wow. Okay. There's been a ending that you've been struggling with. The blocks being the 4 of Cups and the Magician. Let's talk about the 4 of Cups. Whatever this ending had to do with doesn't really matter. And it doesn't really matter how long ago it was. I feel like it has given you pause to dream and to have dreams and to have goals. It's a disappointed feeling. Like there's nothing. The block is that you don't feel like you can dream. You're not, because I feel like this ending may have taken that away. And then the Magician, I feel like, is trust. Trust is another block you're having here. There's something here with this ending that made you lose trust in others, in yourself, in something, and which is taking kind of that idea of focusing on something and reaching goals out of you, away from you. This is probably pretty hard. The obstacles and the fears, the King of Swords with the, the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on. Okay, this King of Swords is almost a fear. I feel like the fear is of, I feel like this King of Swords is that person that I feel like they were devious to some degree or weren't nice with that magician there. Someone tricking you, saying things that made you believe one thing and it wasn't, and it ended. And the Four of Pentacles, though, you're holding on to this energy, not necessarily holding on to the relationship, because this could have been a long time ago. It's more holding on to the idea that it will happen again, and that you're holding on to it so much that you're not trusting, you're not believing, and that comes from this King of Swords. This does not have to be a male, this could be a female, but it is a mature person for sure, and probably pretty strong with their words. They weren't very nice, and I feel like that could be coming back at you, as far as if there's someone else in your life that's reminding you of that. That's not helping matters right now, because you're having struggles with the trust anyway. And if there's someone around you that's behaving in that same manner, it's not doing you any justice. Now, your strengths are the Three of Pentacles with the Empress. This tells me you have a good group of people around you with the Three of Pentacles. Also, there is something here about the Empress, that there's also either someone around you that's trying to, or working with you to grow, or it's you as the Empress being, a very nurturing person in yourself and having that as a strength. It could be both. It could be either way. But with the Three of Pentacles there, I feel like it's people around you that bring you up, that are an enhancement to you. A lot of times relationships, even friendships, we have one that's more needy than the other, and that's kind of the rotation. Like, we pull people into our life when it's important, for growth, and whether we help them or they help us, it changes up, right? So I feel like you have those people around you that level you up, that enhance who you are, because they either have empathy, but they don't like feel sorry for you. They're there to help you grow. And that's when I look at the Three of Pentacles, is it brings you up. It levels you up. It's not just about bringing you up from sadness or anything like that. It's about making you a better person. They help you make you a better person. And not because they are handing you, this is what you need to do. It's, the mixture. It's good. What you don't see is the World with the Three of Swords. And I feel like the ending here, this is what you don't see and that you don't realize, or to what extent. And this ending that happened is what you don't see, is it actually gave you room for a new beginning. The world is, yes, about reaching an end, but it also is a successful end. And that means that you could start on a new journey. The Three of Swords, in what you don't see, is this has hurt you a lot. And because of the pain and the sadness, you're not seeing that this is actually an opportunity. The ending will actually lead to an opportunity. And you may never recognize that fully right away, because we say this all the time, right? People say, hey, this is only leaving room for something better. And that's true. But more importantly, with the World, is that you've learned so much. The World is a successful ending. So even though this may feel like a hard ending, the cards are saying, no, it was actually successful because you've learned so much. And now you'll be able to take that with you. So instead of fearing that it's going to happen again, know that what you've learned may keep that from happening again. The unexpected is the death. I think you will see a huge transformation here really soon within yourself. Um, this situation will make you grow and help you grow. And when you realize that this is leading to a change in you and a good change, that you're letting go of that baggage so that you have room to be who you are, then it'll feel you'll this will when it comes in it'll feel really good. And you might not like it might not be one of those moments where it's just an epiphany. However, I think the challenge is the Ace of Swords, because that's the key here is the challenge is going to be seeing it clearly and understanding it, and not necessarily receiving an aha moment. Instead, you have to understand what's happening. It's not going to be super clear, and someone's not going to say, hey, look. It's going to be more, it's going to take time for you to understand it. And it will take a little bit of time, because we do have, it leads to the Five of Pentacles. And however, the Five of Pentacles isn't necessarily a negative card. It is in a sense, because it does say that we're searching because we feel lost or abandoned or hurt or physically hurt, emotionally hurt, and we're searching. The Five of Pentacles also reminds us that sometimes the answers don't come from the clear, from the obvious. They walk right past the church. Why do they do that? Is it because the church has not given them what they've needed? And I'm not saying that church is bad, okay? I'm not saying that. And the cards. So instead, where else can I go to get help? And this is leading you onto a new path of how to heal and how to move forward, to be honest with you. I like it too because it follows by the star. You can't ask for a better card than the star, especially in a future position, because all of this energy and all of the work you're putting in here is, if this is all you need to hear today, is it is freeing you for long times to come. I'm not saying that your life will be perfect every day, because life is not that way. However, this situation is so important to put to an end, and recognizing that even though it feels hard, and it will, recognizing that it is a successful ending, because it's given you more information. It's given you also strength, when you can recognize that you made it through. And that's super important. The Knight of Wands is in your advice. And it's saying, in a way, don't overthink the situation. Don't think too hardly about it. Go after something that's going to bring passion in your life. Now, sometimes if this is a relationship and it's been hard, this could be the ending of anything, though. This could not necessarily love relationship. Excuse me. What this could be, too, is just, any kind of ending, but sometimes we need to find the passion in our life, and not necessarily, if it's a relationship, not necessarily someone else or a new relationship, finding something else that brings you a lot of passion, and that kind of gets your spark going again. Bring that spark back into your life. And that may be just finding a hobby. That may be just doing something that you've always wanted to do that you haven't done. And, taking advantage of the time that you have while you're healing, and while you're going through all of these hard things that can take your mind off it. Refocus, get something else to focus on. And I feel like that's what the advice is saying. So there you have it. That's not an easy reading, Libra. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not easy, but understand that you have learned from this. And that's important, that you have learned from this situation. And then you can't fear getting that back into your life again, because you have more insight. You'll recognize it, right away probably, or really quickly. So there you have it. I hope this resonated. Let me know. Give me a comment. Hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.